Alright, loonies and lunatics, welcome to another video. Today I'm bringing you Alan Wake 2. Now, if you don't remember what Alan Wake is about, Alan Wake follows a novelist, a crime thriller, famous novelist who goes by Alan Wake, and he's trying to figure out the disappearance of his wife in a fictional town called Bright Falls, excuse me. And in the second one here, we follow Sega, who is a FBI agent who is going through a bunch of ritualistic murders and trying to solve that is about. And in this one, we play as I believe Sega. I believe we play as both of them. But I wanted to bring Alan Wake 2 to you guys because I know it's a horror game. My channel's about horror games, and I've never really played the Alan Wake series or anything related to Alan Wake, really. I've only watched people play it, and I decided, I wanted to give it a shot. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh snap! Back to the beginning.
We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Glasses off here.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
They told me there was gonna be anything like this. Oh, he is not naked. Okay, thank God. I was gonna freak out for a second. I thought he was, in the buff. We playing as. This is not Alan. Huh? Okay. It looks good. That's pretty much my first thing I'm gonna say. It looks pleasing. Can we get a look at our character here? No, we cannot. We are a fat man. Rather big. I do hope there is horror in this game. I mean, from what I watched people play the first one, it was pretty horror-esque, but I really want some horror aspect to this game. Hey. Just gonna leave me? Hey, you see a man in the buff come out the riverside and you're not gonna ask him what's wrong? That's messed up, man. Come on. We are better people than that, Have some humanity. Well, obviously we can't go that way, so we going left. What's wrong with my arm? Am I limping too? Or just one effed up individual, man. Yeah, hello. How you doing? I mean, just walking through here, minding my own. Hey, fuck off, man. Go away. I don't want the smoke. I do not want any of it. Watch out. Ah, your mother. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I'm already going through it. That genuinely got me. I was not expecting that. That genuinely got me. You can sprint my hell yeah, little sprint. A messed up leg. You think I'm not gonna get out of here away from the voices? They're trying to get me. They're in the walls. They're in the trees, man. They're in the trees. Hey, hey, whoa, 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 relax, relax, whoa, whoa, relax, 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 man. I don't want no smoke. You all smoke and I want none of it. I'm just a man who came out the river lost. Please, I need some help. Whoa, woof, woof. What? Oh, I thought it was a bark. I thought it was a dog barking at me. I was barking back. Oh man, look at this. Oh Jesus. Oh Lord have mercy. Oh, somebody please, anybody. Do I go that way? Can I go this way? I can't go this way. You better crawl on your belly. I was a little too big, I'm not gonna lie. It's that beer belly right there. No, hey, how you doing? Hello, hi, how you doing? What's up? What's up? Oh, you don't want me over there. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh! Why? What did I do? What did I do? Please. Please stop shooting me. Please stop shooting me. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Please. Oh God! Hey, no, 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 no! Get off me! Oh God! I'm in setup. Lord have mercy! Holy crap! Just gonna rip my heart out like that. On some Rambo stuff, John Wick stuff. You just rip my heart out. Oh shit! They got caught. They better run. Fuck it. You kids, you run faster than the adults. You got it. And then just let them sprawl down the table like that, heart and all. R.I.P. Whoever you are. I see you. Excellent intro, excellent introduction to the game. Love that. Love that for you guys. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Even though I got scared immediately. This looks amazing. Like,
hey kiddo, how are you?
it looks, wow.
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
What the
This trip might
What?
take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so
Oh,
much.
we're
lately,
Sega now.
Logan.
Okay.
Oh my God, Mom! It's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well,
Dude,
Dad and I are
oh
just
my
watching
God, are you
the
guys- are you guys
episode of
seeing
Night
this?
Springs here.
Game
Mom,
looks
it's
amazing.
So good.
No.
I know you guys probably seen some other
spoilers.
person play it before
I'll
already,
let you
but
get back
like,
to the
for
show.
me,
You were supposed to wait and watch.
this is amazing.
I love you both.
But then again, the
This is what
first one
happens when you
did
go on
look
work
good
trips,
too.
Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to
This looks
stop
kind of
brooding so
realistic
much.
at the same time.
Logan.
Imagine if The Last of
I
Us
will. Bye,
was
kiddo.
like disinvolved, you know? You look like the devil himself, man. Are you good?
Logan,
Stop smoking
you should try
cigarettes.
cheering up.
I agree.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Okay, you need a cough and some water. You need to do what? You know what I'm saying? Clear your throat out, man.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
He might as well be.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the
So-
backup.
Ritual murders are up my alley.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Cool Trojan Lake.
Time to get to work.
This is where, yeah, we were playing at that dude. Yeah, time to get to work, man. Oh, you're stuttering a little bit. I'm gonna need you to fix your ish.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
He's
There's
not
the car, so where's the deputy?
at the crime scene.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Turn 1, invitation. I like this. It's all like movie-esque subtitles and, you know, give me a second, guys.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back down.
Could be our deputy.
Hey, over here.
Okay. Why are you guys over here and not in the car?
Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
Yes, yes, we
You're
are.
half
We're here to
right.
take over everything.
Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Over here pronouncing it Sega like the old console.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene.
He didn't even press the
It's
button.
not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
So,
What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
well, why don't you go question them?
Pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Okay, good. I'm gonna need that briefing too.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Right, correct. Let's take a look at this body, man. Tired of your
I wanna
jibber
see the
jabbering.
body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Why was it fenced off?
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
The fuck? Cool. Meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Cool, right.
Before we get to the crime
Nice.
scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Okay. Got to stop here. I'm ready to do that. Okay. You good? What are you looking at, man? Well, anyway. Let's go. Where's your gun at, man? You don't have a gun? Oh, there it is.
I need to
Ito.
think through the facts of the case.
Okay. Mine place.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Okay.
The facts are
Case
on
board.
the board.
Alright, cool.
Everything we know about the previous murders.
Previous murder. Okay.
Worth taking another look.
Yeah, you know, I honestly agree. Let's do that. Zoom in and zoom out. Cool. You are now free to navigate. Cool. Series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Okay, so, you know, the first one could be mistaken as a wolf thing, but it's not because, you know, there's multiple victims. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, and strange tattoos. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest, heart missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Bloating could be caused due to the water, you know, because he did come out the water. Slight difference in the murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma, exposure to water, postmortem. See, I just said that. That's crazy. Killer profile. Postmortem tattooing of the body. Murder targets have no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. Killer profile. Talk to someone. I feel like we're dealing with, you know, murderer.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson.
Visiting mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of nearby
We're
threats.
just getting started.
But I have to
Let's head
go
down the
into the
hill to
mine
the
place
crime scene.
commonly enough to find out the clues for the case and solve the case.
Hey, Casey,
That's kind of dope.
you putting me in charge.
But you know,
Why now?
Look, Anderson,
Kinda slow.
you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I gotta say, I'm a little slow.
Stairs are out.
So
You okay to
Jesus,
jump down?
I'm not that old.
but you look like it. You look like you smoke cigarettes daily. You sound and look like you smoke cigarettes daily. And you look like if you were to take that jump 2 or 3 more times, you crack a rib. Just saying.
Fucking nature.
You gotta get to nature, man.
A headache.
Why?
Too much sky.
So you're a recluse, vampire. That's probably why your skin is so sunken in and you're pale as hell. Get some sunlight out, man. Goes for you guys too. Some sunlight, man. Jesus.
Not a bad
You
place
looking
to
like
get
Edgar.
murdered.
I don't know who Edgar is, but Edgar looks like he fucking doesn't get no sun.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
Should have brought more ammo.
Anything around here that feels like home.
You're
You think
just
the
a
local
dark,
law
sullen
has the
emo
sense to
kid,
put up a
weren't you?
tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Try explaining it one more time.
How much clearer can I make it, Mulligan?
General store. Why would they only send 2 FBI agents when they usually find
Deputy
a body that's
Thornton, I
linked to a
take it.
ritualistic murder? They send like the whole squad, don't they?
Service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
So, FBI, huh?
Yes,
That's
FBI.
so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just
Glad I
see
did
this
that.
body, shall we?
Hey, why are you point? I'm lead on detective on this case. Investigate the
This
crime
is the
scene.
scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
It does.
Body
He's
is
bloated.
positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
First key image.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Maybe. It's consistent with the previous murders. Objectives are viewable at the case board in your goals. Investigate the crime scene. You're not free to examine the case board or leave to complete this objective. It is consistent. Art, you know.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising
Okay.
on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Very consistent. Major chest wound. Cargo straps. No heart.
Ugh.
The fuck was Nella doing it?
Chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More
Because they
to
saw the
start with.
people that saw
This
them.
makes 4 murders that we know about.
Because you have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance in the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer. Investigate the crime scene. You're not free to examine the case board. Alright, cool. Killers. Find evidence. There's 2 pieces of evidence for that. Pieces of evidence for that. Okay.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Obviously. This can be discovered by speaking to people as well as by examining
So
your...
you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Dishonorable discharge?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no
There is.
happy ending.
Probably not.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
Pretty standard. Pretty, you know, normal.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Oh, the victim is... Nightingale. Can we...
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. Was he
Weird.
killed here or brought here after? For display. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Yes, from what I remember in my vision.
Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. I think that's everything. For
Is
now,
it?
at least.
No.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
Okay. Well, we're thinking all right. Here we go.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Quite the party, actually. A beer, they waited. This was planned. They knew who they were going to attack. And they recorded it. We can find the camera.
Planned for the murder
to find out who
happen
did it.
here. Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Yep.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years.
Maybe He found something he wasn't supposed to
Why
find.
here? Why now?
That's a damn good question. Come from where'd you go?
Profiling.
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Get
I
into the
didn't
subject's
know.
head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profile inside Saga's mind place to get inside the head of suspects and victims. Using your intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Nightingale. Missing person.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
You got mind powers, bro?
Nightingale
What the
was
hell?
the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. This mug always cheers me up.
The worst mom. That's so fucked up.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
I already know that. Okay, so then... Click, click, click. Somebody's home. Did he come from this way? Just going on... Am I...
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Is this right? I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I'm just kind of going off script. This is... I don't know. Didn't tell me what to do over there, so...
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
The station heads are not currently available. Access is restricted without their permission.
Nice talking to you, too.
Denied. But we're FBI, so I thought we'd be able to just go ahead and, you know, flash a badge and be like, hey, I need to get in here. This is where we came from, no? You're not afraid to take a nap.
Anderson.
Oh,
Hey, let's get back to work over here, can we?
A creepy twig sculpture?
okay.
Wonder what's inside.
Going off script.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Do I talk to you? What do I do? I'm lost. You know, like like Jesus. Give me a second. Okay, so mind place. Do I need to be here?
Agent Nightingale has been MIA.
Did all that, brother. What? Murder case board. Victim came from Cauldron Lake. Lake. The lake is... Where's the lake? Down here? Up here? Here? Weird. Check the lake shore.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
Come on.
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do that. Guard that buddy, man. You're doing a great job, man. Yeah.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From a lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were
I mean, that would
waiting
make
for him.
sense.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure.
When you're ready, I'd like to put a little
It's
pep
not
in
that
your step.
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
His ladle cauldron
Lots
lake.
of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the
Jesus.
creeps.
You need
I'll
to
say.
get out more.
Pretty real.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Paper
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
and footprints.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words.
These
These words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Yeah, this is a crazy way to do a game, man. It's a game of a book,
Plain.
which is like, it's weird, man. It's tripping me out.
You were right.
Which is honestly, it's still cool in a way,
This is
though.
right up my alley. Nightingale came this way.
He
Either
did.
dropped this page, or the
My
killers
footprints
left it
leave
for
marks?
us.
Oh, shit. Contamination of the scene, man.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Profile Nightingale. About the page. Makes no sense to me, but okay, we'll do it.
In the woods.
We did.
Story about these events.
Yes.
What is Nightingale's role in this?
He is the sacrificial lamb.
Words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Brother, you are like a witch. And it's disturbing. You know everything and all at once, which is like kind of crazy.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
We have to go back to... Yeah, we gotta talk to this guy. Come on. Hey, come on. We gotta go back. We gotta go fucking dig whatever is out of his chest. From his chest.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
But, you know, honestly, I'm lost. Page.
Page in the woods. A story about these.
So we have to... What? If that does not mean we go back, then I don't know what it means. If I'm gonna be honest. We're finding stuff before you even need to find it. let's see here. What's this?
Welcome back, Anderson.
There's no mystery. The Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysteries about the lake. It's a lot of lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld or of a witch, whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. So the legend goes. Huh. Okay. And these guys, they like this lady and this story, and so they are enacting or acting out based on the story, using it as a cover-up. Oh man, now you come with me, man. Let's go. Go to the heart. Take it out of... Well, not the heart. We go back to the body, take whatever's out that replaced the heart. A gun at. Why don't I have a... Can I not take my gun out and, like, pop a cap in the air real quick? That is the other table. This is where we gotta go.
Hey, you made it back.
Yes,
Good.
we did.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Can you shut up so I can focus? Talk to you? Do I talk to you? What's happening here? Something replaced his heart. What? Replaced his heart. Lost. I don't know what happened tonight. Duh! I mean, hello. Shoot. I gotta remember. Footprints emerging from...
I think he came from the lake.
Many
These
unknowns.
tracks make no sense.
Makes sense. Asking wrong questions. Anything else here? Need a manuscript.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
We allowed to do that? I don't think we're allowed to just
I
loot.
think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
I was about to say, we have to tell them to do that. Because it's...
Deputy, I want
No.
the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after
What?
Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Okay.
Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Very helpful. You're overly animated with your words. But that's great.
Thanks.
Very useful. Take the car back to
Let's
Bright
get the
Falls.
car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
Alright, cool.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a
Get the
nice town
shortcut?
so far. Murders aside.
It's dark and
Pretty
gloomy. What
woods.
would make it a nice town?
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they've seen much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, he was complaining about being there.
Can't
Would make
fit
sense.
the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
It is a little weird. trying to piece it together myself, to be honest with you. Would anybody pick out the heart to put something in? If you want somebody to find something, there's better ways of doing it
Here we are.
rather than having to cut somebody's heart
Let's
out,
drive
you
back
know?
to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Thank God I don't have to drive. My embarrassing driving skills will not be put on display.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head.
Barely passed my
I've
driver's
never
test
seen
in real
killers
life.
reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
I am too. I've never played detective games before,
Need to
and
swing by the lodge
this
to
is a
get
nice
anything from the field
change of
office?
pace.
No, I'm all set.
You know, horror aspect
I'll
with some
park there
detective work in
anyway.
it. Even though
I
I'm
wanna
not the
walk to
brightest
diner, get a feel for the town.
in the world, you know, I do my best. See, I got stuck like 16 times. If you didn't notice, I'm calling myself out. Why are we writing on fucking donuts? What is happening? Wow, look at this game. Looks so good.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
This is Deerfest. See, we're
Shouldn't keep
writing
the
on like
sheriff and our
nups,
witnesses
man.
waiting.
I smell coffee.
This is where we're staying. How you doing? Can I talk to anybody? Can I talk to you? Damn, you look disturbed. I'm not gonna talk to you. Just take this map though.
Don't know, don't care.
Everybody's enjoying themselves.
How much did you have?
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our
What the deer
will be the belle
theme
of all
stuff?
this year's Deer Fest.
I mean, I get
Just a few more
it's like the woods and there's more apparent deers, but
This is my first Deer Fest, so I don't know what. Let me guess. The FBI.
yes, sir.
Welcome to Bright Falls.
We'll give it away.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff.
Sheriff Breaker.
I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
It's revolver.
This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Sweater. What is happening?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
You're dang right. I will
Or just
decide for myself.
on Coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Hi.
Casey, you
Sounds
compare
yummy.
notes with the sheriff.
Yes,
Your time.
you do that. Compare those notes.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Booker.
Bookers. Sure.
Where are they?
But it's slow
I was a
down.
kid,
Town
right?
Lake was fenced off.
Been in a kid.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
You guys?
Yeah.
Those you guys. Those pies have not been touched.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson.
You were
Are
nothing.
you the Bookers?
You were doing
That's
nothing. I'm
us.
sorry. That came out so wrong.
He's Ed.
Let's talk about the guy in the back on the phone.
Saga
And then
assignment.
I went to
So are
say
we being charged
that he's
with
doing
anything? Because
nothing.
If not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw.
I
Take a
don't blame
bath,
you.
Scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you there?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Yes, it is.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
He didn't say anything.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was...
Found something. I'm gonna need to know what you found there.
That's all.
You said you found something. Booker's... Okay. Going into the mine place.
The
Cult of the tree.
What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
You just take a picture of it and stealing evidence. Makes no sense. You're like incriminating yourself.
Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Let's get to know. But still, it doesn't make sense. If you see something, or well, let's say you see something, you say something.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Makes sense.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
That is a lot. I think it goes up here, right?
Makes sense.
It's a lot for this case. Our goal is to shut them down, obviously.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
I didn't know I could take the flashlight out.
How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thank you.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Yeah.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
And who the hell are you? Do I know you?
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do.
No, don't know your random ass.
What happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
What a snotty woman. I would have loved to slap her. I'd be like, what the hell you say to me? You don't know me, you don't know my story, you don't know my past, you don't know nothing. I should shoot you right there, right now where you stand. Ah. Know what I'm saying?
All set?
Yes.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
All right, cool. Let's go.
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Please circle back to D&D, man. Everywhere game I go.
Real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Yeah, I wanted. He looks so familiar. This guy right here. I like from a movie, but I don't remember.
Waitress from the
I got his face in my head, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible, but it's best not to take it personally.
Plot twist: we actually did have a daughter. Hello.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Yeah, Sheriff.
This is the Bright
Lead the
Falls
way.
Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We
Will do.
appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Well, Casey, I'm gonna slap you, man. You said I was lead detective, and here you are.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Good to know. You're more than qualified to cut open a body. Very handy details.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
Or just one. You were an emo kid, I promise you. In high school, you were just the most emo-est gothic kid of your life. This is very dark and brooding. I do not like it.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
Is he naked? No, please don't be naked. Okay, cool. Cause I turned off
I'll
nudity.
start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the
Okay.
cause of death?
Cause
What
of
other
death was
clues can the body
obviously
draw?
that.
They did leave something inside his chest. The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
He was submerged in water before.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
It's called
like
Tattoo Gun.
A tattoo?
Nightingale
Yep.
didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
He strikes me as one of those old dads who'd sit in front of the TV drinking a fucking Bud Light. Like he seems like the kind of dude who's very old school, like very old school redneck type kind of guy.
Defensive wounds. He put up
Obviously.
a fight.
Obviously. Who's ex-FBI? Of course he's gonna put up a fight. Military hearing cases. Murder at Cauldron Lake. Here, let's see.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Body, there's writing. I mean, defensive wounds. Something inside his heart. His heart has tattoos on it. There's quite a lot to say, actually. Joel writing, yeah.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Definitely not. They cut it open, took it out, tattooed it, found the people that were watching them, and then chased. They had enough time to put the tattoos on him, but not enough time to back. Then I guess they would be chasing. Weird. Don't need a profile or anything else. He's got in there. Well, unfortunately, folks, ladies and gentlemen, lunatics and loony bins, we're gonna have to end this episode here. If you'd like, you know what to do, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll post the next one. And I'll see you next time. Later.